Hello everyone, I'm Andy from Jinko's solution team. I'm excited to present to you the results of your field tests comparing Jinko TOPCon and BC solar modules. Our goal was to evaluate the performance of these two technologies on the real-world conditions, and I'm excited to share our findings with you. We conducted a series of comprehensive field tests across various environments to get a true sense of how these modules perform. We focused on four distinct categories: commercial and industrial rooftop field tests, residential rooftop field tests, high temperature region field tests, and coastal region field tests. Each of these categories represents unique challenges and conditions that solar modules must endure, from the heat of industrial settings to the corrosive salt air of coastal regions. Starting with the C and I rooftop field tests, we'll deploy 4 different installations to monitor the performance under typical rooftop conditions, where there is no bifacial generation. These tests were crucial for understanding how these modules perform in C and I settings, where there is only front-side generation. Next, we move on to the residential rooftop field test. Here, we install 2 setups in residential areas to understand how these panels perform in a domestic setting. The results here will help us understand the capabilities of these panels for widespread residential use. Then, we set up 3 installations in coastal regions, in areas exposed to salt water and humidity. These conditions can be quite harsh on solar modules, so it was important to see how they would fare in such environments. We were particularly interested in the module's resistance to corrosion and their ability to maintain performance in the face of high humidity levels. Lastly, we tested 2 setups in regions with high temperatures. High heat can significantly affect the efficiency and longevity of solar modules, so these tests were vital for understanding how these modules would perform in arid climates or tropical conditions. We looked at how these modules handle thermal stress and any potential degradation over time. Now, I'd like to share with you some of our latest findings from our field tests. Here we have 5 locations, 3 of which are C and I settings, 1 residential setting, and 1 ground mount setting. Shangrao and Jiaxing, located in the eastern part of China, have a subtropical monsoon climate. Therefore, they experience long rainy seasons year-round. This is a perfect location to test the module's ability to respond to low light conditions during rainy and cloudy days. Additionally, being installed closely to the rooftop, they do not take advantage of TOPCon's high bifaciality, challenging our module's performance with only its front-side generation. Chushong is located in southern China, where day and night temperature differences are high, testing the module's power generation and stability under large temperature swings. Laizhou, located on the east coast of China, close to the Bohai Sea, subjects the solar modules to a maritime climate with high salinity and humidity. This environment is crucial for testing the module's durability and efficiency in the presence of salt-rich air and potential shading from coastal weather patterns. Menzhou is a ground mount system in the sunny region of central China. It gives us the opportunity to explore Jinko TOPCon's bifacial advantage compared with BC modules. The high bifacial gain are proof that our TOPCon modules are superior in utility scale installations. Now I'd like to go deeper into one of our field tests in Kagoshima, Japan, that is certified by TUV Nord. 3 module types were installed at the site: N-type Jinko TOPCon modules, P-type BC modules, and N-type BC modules. The test installation comprised 2 modules of each, installed on a fixed tilt of 20 degrees, 1.2 meters above the ground. The TOPCon and P-type BC modules were bifacial, and the N-type BC modules were monofacial. The data was recorded from September 12th to October 11th, 2024. In sunny and cloudy days during the period, TOPCon modules' energy yield consistently remained 2 to 3% higher than P-type BC modules, and 5 to 6% higher than N-type BC modules. The highest yield gain of TOPCon modules over P-type BC occurred on October 2nd, a rainy day, generating up to 7% more electricity per kilowatt than the P-type BC modules, while TOPCon outperformed N-type BC up to 9% on October 6th, still a rainy day. This proves that even in low light conditions, TOPCon demonstrates a better power generation capability due to less current leakage and higher bifaciality compared to XBC counterparts. Overall, when normalized based on each module's power rating, Jinko TOPCon achieved a yield of 2% higher than P-type BC and 5% higher than N-type BC. So what are the advantages of Jinko TOPCon modules that helped it achieve this edge in performance? Unlike BC modules, our TOPCon modules suffer less from current leakage, improving our performance by mitigating internal losses. Additionally, our high bifaciality, 20% more than P-type BC modules, and our better generation in low light conditions greatly increased our bifacial generation. With these advantages, Jinko's TOPCon modules was able to achieve the highest performance ratio among the three. Performance ratio compares the actual energy yield to a theoretical value calculated based on the power rating and weather conditions. TUV Nord measured a 94% performance ratio for TOPCon modules, much higher than the BC modules. We have updated our TOPCon versus BC field test results on this website, where you can locate the installation sites on this map. By selecting a location, you'll be able to view the details of the power generation data. And also the project specifics regarding the module type, the installation method. On the right, we can see the number we're most interested in, the cumulative yield hours. This provides us with a number that normalized number that compares the modules objectively. This website has gone online, and you can visit it with the link in the bottom right. You could also go to Jinko Solar, and there will be a box you could click on the bottom right of the website. If you have any questions about the field test, please reach out to the solutions team. Thank you for your time.